All right, I'm at work. The responses have been pretty overwhelming about the layout at work, at home, and everybody say more trees. So I'm gonna put more trees. I'll probably just take them down to the window and leave it like that. The railroad came earlier. We didn't release any cars because, well, he released them this morning, but it was too little too late. They was already in the process of coming here, so they just said, well, they're more likely to be here Sunday to pick up the 3 cars here, and then they're going to switch 1 or 2 of them over to the east side track. East side track, west side track. So that's pretty much that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. When I get home, the plan is to don't walk in the middle of the tracks, Harold. You know better. Go home. I'll work on the that corner a little bit more. Try to put a little bit more detail over there. I'm just gonna work detail sections of the layout, and take it from there. The plan is to take my time on the scenery. I got to touch up the ballasts and everything, so that's another task. But other than that, really nothing much. You can tell when they don't come because the rails get rusted. When they come, it's all nice and shiny. Going to the east track. Arrow is pointing toward the east. When they line it, that arrow be facing me, so it'll show a way. So other than that, it's a nice, beautiful, cold day. It's cold. It's not cold like it was this morning, but it was cold. We're gonna walk out here. I haven't been out here in a while. Walk out here and check the rails. Y'all see how this track is beginning to lean in the curve? You see that? That's when Boss Man called our contractor to come and fix the track, because it's doing a gangster lean. It's about at 3 inches, maybe 4, maybe more, but it's doing a gangster lean, so we gotta get them out here because you can tell how much it has begun to sink. And when that rail car come in, it's leaning towards the inside of the rail. So I'll tell Boss Man when I go back up there that the track is doing a serious gangster lean on the curve. Let's go out to the main and see what's going on out here. Stop walking in the middle of the track. You know better. This is the best time to come out here when it's cold, because I don't have to worry about snakes and shit. Alright. Ever since they fixed this, we've been doing some serious cutting out here. All right, trains always come from the east, so I'm pointing east. And ever since they fixed this, we haven't had that many issues out here. They got a bad spike up. They're gonna fix that. And ever since they fixed it, we haven't had any issues. See, all this had no ballast. It was just straight, a little ballast and a lot of dirt and water. And it used to sink real bad. And down there in the distance, that looked like a tampering machine. They're tampering the track. Somebody's on the track, maintenance crew. That's the reason why the trains are not running coming east, because they're doing work on the track. But this past summer, early spring, they've been doing a lot of work out here on the rail. Keeping the rail up a little bit better than what it used to be. I don't know who's the supervisor of this division over here, but they're doing a good job of keeping it up. I can't blow it up so y'all can see. They're way down there on the crossing. They're down there on the crossing where it goes to the dump site, to the city dump. But yep. And then over there is the track that goes into Greenbrier. I had it already blowed up. Sorry, guys. They got the automatic switch on there, and they got the sensor box on there for the switch. And that sensor is tied into that signal that's like all the way down there. And that's, let's see, this control panel controls that signal down there. So if they line the switch, that light is going red. That lets them know that they're switching down here and that they need to stop. And since this is all on a block system, every light from this point, since they're switching all the way back to Kearns, would show either a caution or a red, depending on what block they're in. So whenever they do switching over here and they line that switch, it lets them know that they're switching over here, and that light is going to go red, and that light down there is going to go red in the yard, anything that's coming eastbound and everything that's going westbound, because this section is blocked for switching. And over there, they just put those in, which says jump frog. That is a jump frog that they put in over there. I don't know if y'all can see that all the way. And they got one down there, a sign that says jump frog. Jump frog, which is that frog there and that guide rod. See that piece right there? That's something new. I haven't seen that before. So when a train comes down, if anything happens, that jump frog will catch it and keep it on track, depending on how fast they're going. That has just been put in a few months ago, because that wasn't there this past summer, and they got a jump frog up there. So, all right, I got to get back to work. I just decided to come out here and let y'all see what's going on the main. There's all the old rail that they had in here. And the craziest thing is they never get rid of that rail. That rail always stays out here. So if anything happened, they already got spare rail. They got spare cross ties. There's the derail. And like I said, they did a lot of work out here. This right here was a mess. This thing did this, and now they got it leveled out a little bit. Now, this wasn't here. UPMTCE LMT. Union Pacific Maintenance Limit. In other words, I guess all of maintenance stuff needs to be on the other side of this sign. They got a lot of stuff sitting out here, and I mean a lot of stuff. They got the old switch, they got the old frog, they got all that stuff sitting right out there. Yep. Pretty neat. All right, let me get back to work. Tell boss they need to fix the rail. Quite of a hill going up here. See how the track sinks? It sinks real bad. Anything beyond the gate does not belong to us. It belongs to UP. See, once I cross over that gate, it belongs to UP Crestline now. Or you walking in the middle of the track again. All right, and as y'all can see on the curve, it's beginning to lean a little and sink. Go tell boss. All right, I will see y'all later. Y'all take care. Bye.